Why doesn't your dog listen to you when you're outside? Typically it's because you're boring, you're inactive, you don't communicate clearly, you don't know how to lead. You got to think of dog training like the dating game. You got to woo the dog, you got to woo the woman in front of you. Stephen Jankovic with Strong Dogs. If you can get women, you can train a dog. Think of the same way, just ask your boy. Yep. Because the same rules that apply with that usually kind of apply with your dog. You got to understand when seduction is no longer required, force needs to happen. So if your dog isn't listening, that's where corrections have to come into play. But that's where communication comes in before that. Because if you're correcting a dog that doesn't understand what you are asking, that's bullshit. That's like your boss saying, I'm going to write you up or fire you for a job you didn't even know you had or didn't even know how to do. Okay, that's the bullshit of it. So right now I got her no e-collar on. I got her slip lead on, no e-collar, because I don't want to hear shit from anyone about, oh, you only train your dog with your e-collar and she doesn't listen. Move around with your dog. Remember the things you got to combat: smells, sights, overstimulation, other people, cars moving. Oh, your dog's smell and sound is so amplified compared to yours. It's information overload. So this is where leading your dog and communicating with your dog is a necessity. Left. Blue. Keeping her in line because she likes to go forward or backwards, way off of my leg. Yes. Green. There you go. Nice in line with my leg, and you got the golf cart coming. Yes. Right. Pulling with the tab, keep her close. Still eyeballing. Left. Using the leash to keep her where I want. Pop, pop. Pro tip for you: start the pops before you do a command, and then this way when they fall into the command, it stops. Yes. So kind of like doing a correction before you needed to correct. It's their way of getting out of that. Yeah, there you go, girl. Oh, Plutz. No, Plutz. It's their way of getting out of the pressure by doing the right thing. So rather than saying the command, and then when they stop doing it, you start correcting, feel like you're correcting, and then when they do it, the pressure stops. So it kind of mixes it up. Got the leash. I'm going to do an out and a Plutz at the same time, which would be going to lift her up and Plutz. Another car. So again, added distraction. And remember, Aria's fucking cokehead attitude, her, I don't know, what are the kids doing these days? Her coke, her molly, her ecstasy, whatever the fuck it is, her drug is moving fucking cars, just like the Joker. She wouldn't know what to do with it if she got it. All she knows is that she fucking wants it because it's moving, it's shiny, and it looks awesome. She has affinity for high-priced cars. Like I said, she's a boozy bitch. Front. Pulling to get her out of the front. Plutz. But just like dating women, going out on dates, get out of your head and have fun. Because if you're not having fun with your dog, you're not going to have fun on a date. Why are you fucking there? And I'm guilty of that shit too. Some days I just do the training with Arya just out of sheer discipline, not that it was fun. That was like me the past couple of weeks. But the more fun you can have with your dog, the more they're gonna feel it and the more they're gonna be amped up and ready to go and wanna do it with you. Chikars. But if you like all these videos, you want the complete library and complete breakdown, go visit my website in the description. Good. Ooh, missed the 50. 50. Yeah. She's not seeing it. So rather than just repeating myself over and over, 50. There we go. Slow it down to basics. Yes. Oh, plots. Another cheat code. They're not getting something, where if they know it and they still aren't getting it, whether if it's a brain fart, attitude, tiredness, or even sometimes on a lure, it could be a bad luring day. Put them in a plot, let them rest a second, and then come back to the skill and try it again. Sometimes I even have to put her in a crate sometimes just to kind of as a clean slate. And that also goes with after training. Again, pro tip, now I'm just rambling. After we do our training, we do our walk, quick rub down, she gets some water, and then I put her in the crate. Something about that after crate cool down, where sometimes some of these movements get even more ingrained than the actual practical session. Half. Yes. So move around in your training sessions. You can move around even if you're working on one skill set. But that goes back to your skill as a handler. How well can you lure and handle your dog? So have a game plan when you go in to each session. Know, hey, I want to work on 3 commands. All right, let's work on the recall. Out, plots. No. There's communication. I'm not repeating myself. Just gave a verbal with a little pressure and then downed her. Get it. Come here. Get it. Right. That's 2. Get it. Front. Go get it. So there you go. I moved it around 3 times in one movement. Called her off. Because here's a distraction. Her left should be focusing on me. Pressure on the collar. If she looks away, she gets it. Right there, I had to apply it. Slight pressure, she came back. Yes. Right. Yes. You have to challenge your dog when it comes to your dog listening to you outside. Out. Plot. Understand what their highest stimulation is. Obviously, I always said hers was cars. We started away from cars and then we slowly built and worked our way up to cars. And the e-collar has been a godsend for that. Can probably start using just her slip lead or even her prong. But now she can really listen to me and not go crazy when she sees cars. Because before, when she was a pup, she was all over the place. Pulling, I was afraid the leash was gonna fall off. People are driving by and probably like, who's this fucking guy with this dog who can't walk his dog? I mean, that's embarrassing. So obviously we had to start far away and we layered everything. First it was in the apartment, then it's different fields, then it's around cars that are just parked, not moving, so she can at least see the object. And then it was closer to cars, but still, you know, far enough distance where she would want to obey, but can still see them and even be more alert than before. And now I'm actually doing it where we're just on the street curve where the cars pass by, you know? So you got to layer this stuff up, and everything else takes time. Think of this game just like seduction. It's a game of inches on a calendar scale. You're dealing with a live animal here that has emotions and feelings and development issues, just like all of us. So some things, some dogs get it like that, others take time. So stop judging yourself, stop judging your dog. Just be patient and have fun, and do it consistently. Yes. But she's tired, she's capped out. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, please, and thank you. And leave your comments on anything else you want to see. All the lessons, full breakdowns are on the website in the description below. Talk to you next time. Peace.